Diane, I'm listening to a podcast, Black Lodge Trivia Night. I've never heard so many game aspirations in my life.
And it was at that point, gentlemen, that I decided that I too would become the captain of the poop cruise. And it was then when I placed the supple cheeks of my fat ass on the edge of the boat and just painted my Picasso. Ladies and gentlemen.
You really found that one as you were going.
Oh, yeah, it was great. Ladies and gentlemen, look at us. Who'd have thought? Look at us, all three of us in the flesh, talking about Poop Cruise, because that's topical right now.
That's right. Hottest Netflix documentary and Patrick's last week.
Yes.
No, not really.
Well, but at the time of the recording, it is my last week.
True.
Yes.
But yeah, welcome to Black Lodge Trivia Night. We are all here, as you can see. We are a tabletop RPG actual play podcast YouTube channel. How are you guys doing?
Ish.
Yeah.
Ish.
How are you doing?
Peachy Keen, brother. Peachy Keen. We've been here. We've been moving and shaking. Things at the underground sex cult have been great. We've survived. The repopulation is coming along well. And we are ready to be saved by our Lord and Savior Xanthar. So it's good to be back in the realm of the living.
Nice. Matt, how are you doing?
Did well. I would love for someone to show me just like one thing that's wrong in the world.
Right? Like, I don't know. Everything is perfect.
Well, that was the thing. The one thing that was wrong in the world was on Pam Bondi's desk, and now it's not. So I guess we're good. So we're good, right? So yeah, it's been a minute, but it's very nice to have all three of us back.
Yes.
And tonight we're going to do something a little bit different that's going to probably go poorly, and that is run a little Rosewood Abbey. But before we do that, should we do a little bit of trivia?
Well, my wood is rosy for this.
We should.
All right. You guys ready?
You can't even keep
you say,
together, Matt.
Wait, what'd you say, Patrick?
I said my wood is rosy for this.
Well played, sir. All right. So,
I don't get it.
Season... This isn't going to go well, just so you know. And here we go. Season 1 finale. I think we've talked about this before in one of the trivia questions. Laura Palmer had a locket that was a heart split in half, hung on two separate chains. One of those halves was missing. And was the trivia question ever who had the other half of the locket? I think it was, right? Yeah, it was Dr. Jacoby.
Yep.
So Dr. Jacoby has the other half of the locket, and the question...
The police have the other half.
What's that?
Got it. I said the police have the other half.
Yes. So I want
Nailed it. Easy.
Sorry, I got lost there. What'd you say?
Don't worry. Just
okay.
Keep going. Sorry.
So the question is...
Hello and welcome to Black Lodge Trivia Night.
Stop.
That was well done.
Thank you.
So the question is, where was he hiding the locket in his office?
In a coconut shell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like something like that.
That's correct. Yes, it was in a hollowed out coconut shell. Second question, what else was hidden in the coconut?
Lime.
His recording tapes. They're the tapes that Laura made for Dr. Jacoby.
That's correct. And when they take it...
Air.
Yes, air, molecules. And when they take the tape and bring it back to Donna's house and play it, what's on the tape?
It's her talking to the doctor. It's like...
Yeah, it's
yes,
her,
but what is she talking
Laura
about?
talking to the doctor.
Wasn't it like love notes or something?
Almost. Let me know when you have your final answer.
Wasn't she talking about being lonely? That's my final answer. Is her talking about being lonely or something.
All right. Patrick, yours is love notes?
She's so horny for Doctor. Yeah.
All right. Not quite.
Close.
She basically emasculates and shits on James.
Oh, so she's so horny for Doctor.
So, yeah. So what I got a kick out of it because she basically just takes a giant dump on James and James has to sit there and listen to it.
Did she say something about wanting a real man or something?
She says that she has like a secret man and that he knows and she was worried he might kill her, but at the same time she's kind of turned on by it. And James is just sitting there like, first she calls James stupid, And so he's just kind of sitting there.
I forgot.
So it was kind of a nice moment.
Who's she talking about? Gosh, I need to rewatch it.
We need to rewatch it.
We need to rewatch it.
Who is she talking about?
I thought, did she have a secret?
Well, I mean,
It's definitely not Bobby or whoever.
No. It's not Bobby.
I don't recall.
And it wouldn't have been Jacques. Surely not.
No, but would it have been Bob? Like, would it have been? Would she like? Because she wouldn't have been into it. Well, anyway.
It must have been Bob, but we know who Bob was in.
Right. That's why I don't think it could be.
I don't know. I think that would be too far. Patrick, do you know who killed Laura Palmer?
It wasn't Jacques.
No.
I do, but it's been a minute.
Do you know? I don't want to spoil it for
No,
you.
I watched the first season and a half. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Okay. It's her dad.
Right.
Okay, yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
Right. So
I never thought about who she might be, because the implication is it's Bob, but the implication then is she's talking about her dad.
Right.
And that
it's weird.
I gotta look.
Yeah. But but it did make, because that's the thing I was listening to. I'm like, wait, it made me wonder if they had always.
Oh, here they say it's Leo.
Oh, interesting.
That's who I meant, not Jacques.
Right.
But it was her dad.
And I have the secret diary, but I've never read it.
I thought it was okay.
Secret.
It didn't blow me away, though, I have to say. Anyway, so that's tonight's trivia. But yeah, so tonight we're going to be giving Rosewood Abbey a shot. It's a PBTA game. It's called Carved from Brindlewood, which means that if you take Brindlewood Bay and you use that sort of fork of PBTA as your sort of open source license. So it's sort of that. It takes place in the 13th century. We are in the Abbazia di Palisandro, which is the Rosewood Abbey. It's in the northern Italian Alps. I think I said 13th century already. And Matt and Patrick tonight will be playing monks at the Abbey, solving crimes. This game...
That's a stretch,
Art. With this stuff?
That's a stretch if we're actually going to be...
Like... proceed. It's just like Brindlewood Bay is its own whole thing, and I get it, but also it's like, what if we took that idea in their 13th century scholar
right
monks?
Well, the thing that got me so horny for this is that it is inspired by, and I think I mentioned this before, basically my all-time favorite murder mystery, which is
The Da Vinci Code.
The Name of the Rose. Yes. So I love this book to death. Not too many other people do, but I love it. And so when I saw that Rosewood Abbey was essentially The Name of the Rose, the RPG, I just had to. So I've never run a PBTA game. Much like when I've talked about CBRPNK, I didn't quite grasp everything in the rulebook. So I'm going to sort of be feeling my way through it. So apologies in advance. And so before we get started, there's a couple bits of housekeeping we have to do. Matt, if you are able to go, do you see under the journal tab, PDFs, do you see a character sheet? Patrick, you might need to do this too.
Okay.
There's a couple things we need to add to your characters. First and foremost, Patrick has a name. He'll be playing, we'll introduce you in a second.
Sure.
Matt, if you don't have a name ready to go, if you look at the character sheet, they have names listed. If you want to just pick one.
All right. Now hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll spoil it. I am playing Brother Patrickless. And so I think it would only be fair if we continue to play ourselves tonight. And so you need to be Brother Matthias.
You're Patrickless?
I am Patrickless.
I'll be Brother Patrick Full.
Perfect.
All right.
No.
Oh, it's in the book.
Oh, fuck it. I will be Brother...
Mativius.
I don't know if I want to play myself tonight. Holy shit, I'm going to be Brother Arturius, and I will be playing the role of Art tonight.
And I'm playing Matt, and Art is playing Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
And who's on first?
I'm my own grandpa.
That's ageism. I don't appreciate. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so now that we've got names ready to go, we need to pick a moniker for your character. Now, there again on the PDF character sheet, there are some options, or you are welcome.
Brother Artius, the artist. That's not the one I would normally pick, but it kind of writes itself. Brother Articus the Old.
That's oh god. So yeah, so
where do you put your moniker just afterwards?
Yeah, just put the rash. Just so you know, it's gonna be very serious.
Oh, so very serious.
Okay, so we got Brother Art.
Well, they shouldn't offer the rash as an option. Then I understand it doesn't mean a fucking rash,
but it does now.
Fuck. Okay. Brother Audius.
So while they're picking that, I'll just say this is supposed to be one shot. I don't think we're going to get this done in one night by any.
I've decided to be Brother Patroclus. What that mouth do?
Oh, you pick the mouth?
Unless you want the mouth. Listen.
No.
You take the mouth. I'll take the other side.
Pick.
What? I'm sorry. Oh, you do.
No. I'm.
This is very serious.
I'm gonna be Brother Artius the Gouty.
Well, now I might have to do something else here.
My fingers.
Well, if
Pass me my beet juice, Brother Patroclus.
okay, so if you're
The gout is flaring up again.
so if you're brother, only the finest poultice of beet juice for you.
Where is my straw? A
Just
mystery.
Gub it to death, brother. So if you're Brother Artist, the Gouty, I might have to be Patroclus, the artist. I think I'm doing it.
This is the best
This
RPG
is
ever.
incredible. Art is making. You can see the calculation in his eyes. So yes, I'm Brother Patroclus of the artist. We lost you.
I was I'm not seeing it on your character sheet, and I don't know why.
Oh,
Did you type it in?
Yes, I did just type it in. Here, let me leave.
There we go. Okay, just updated.
I had to unclick.
Cool. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is you need to pick a birthplace. So after the artist, you would say of somewhere, and you can pick a place, or you can take one of the options.
Art, where are you from?
Brooklyn, baby.
No, I'm Art tonight.
Oh, right. And I'm
Born in
Matt.
Brooklyn, New York City.
Of Leicester.
Leicester.
Brother Audius the Gouty of Avignon.
Avignon. Of.
What is the English equivalent of Brooklyn?
Brookshire.
What did it say?
Brooklyn. Brother Audius the Gouty of Brooklyn.
Okay, nice. And Patrick, where are you from?
So I read Iona as Iowa, and I might be Brother Patroclus, the artist of Iowa.
All right.
Or we'll do Toledo, because that's a city in Ohio.
And Spain.
Yes, thank you.
Mate.
Okay, so the last thing we have to choose is well, not the last thing. One of the last things we have to choose is the monastic purview, which is sort of what your specialty is. And again, you can make one up, or you can take one from the list.
Ooh.
Would you cut the cheese, brother artist?
I can no longer grip the knife with my gouty hand.
You should be the mortician then.
Well, if it was Matt, I would pick the beekeeper because that speaks to me.
Yeah.
But what does that deviant art really get into?
I know. I was thinking butcher.
There's rumors.
There's facts, people. There's facts. What are you leaning towards, Patrick?
I don't know. Nothing's tickling my fancy. Nothing's tickling my funny bone.
So let me tell you, this actually has some mechanical purpose to it. So if you do a move that falls in the realm, you could argue, of your purview, you get advantage on that roll.
And to be clear, you are the cantor, not...
Correct.
If I pick the cantor as my purview...
You don't get to be the GM.
I'm the captain now?
Right. You get to be a cantor, but not the cantor.
Okay. I figured as much, but just for clarification. What's a cool monk job, Art? What would you be?
Well, because I don't know if I mentioned this, my favorite book is there's a lot of people in there that are librarians. There's a lot of people in there that are winemaker. I don't know.
Barley artist, the Gouty of Brooklyn, who is of the... He is a god now.
All right. And Patrick, what are you going with?
Well, you see, in my time here at the Abbey, I'm sorry, I'm from Toledo. You see, in my time, is the artist, Patriclus, the artist of Toledo. I've spent many days as the sole caretaker and cat herder. That is my purview. Literally, the purview.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and herder. Okay, you got that.
Yep,
and
got that.
Patrick is a gardener. Okay, perfect. So the next thing we have to do. Oh, what's up?
I'm Patrick. He's Art. You're Matt. So Art is whatever Art said he was going to be. But Patrick is a herder. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine.
Who's on first?
Right. Yeah, Gardner works.
I know what kind of gardener you are. Should be an herbalist.
Yes. Well, actually, it's to harvest the beets so I can press my own beet juice, which is good for my memory and keeping me sharp.
All right. So next, under the items tab, you should see. Let me pull that up. You should see
this new layout really gets me tripped up. But
the friar moves. Yeah, it's a little. It's different in in version 13. They changed it up a little bit. I haven't.
They changed it up
quite adjusted.
I mean, I like it. It gets out of the way. It makes it. What was that other service you dabbled with? The one you went all in on.
Alchemy.
Alchemy. Yeah. It gives it that presentation. I like it.
Yeah. You each have to pick and drag one friar move to your character sheet. You cannot pick the same one.
St. Malo the Commoner. Dibs.
Okay.
It's the most art thing.
Oh, I was thinking.
No. It's not the most artist thing. It's the thing that Art would pick most, I think.
Yeah. It seems very level 1 human to me.
Yeah. Like, Yeah, I just think Art would pick something where people... Yeah, I don't know, but we can play around with it. So that, Patrick, that means like if we're in somewhere where we shouldn't be, or like people outclass us, we can get an extra clue.
Yep.
Because they think
They're high
pay
more.
me no attention. So, but we can play around with it. We should probably play off each other a little bit to...
Well, I mean, since you're Art, I figure that somebody has to take care of you, so I should probably have Saint Agatha the nursing.
Okay.
Oh, a little medicinal bag?
Right.
Little dime bag.
Or if I wanted to do the real Art, St. Moses the Strong.
So,
for carrying us through these sessions.
So, Patrick, in that same item thing, you should see joy in small things.
Mm-hmm.
A medicinal bag actually should be in there if you want to drag that to your character sheet.
Perfect.
So usually the way, and I don't know if this is true of all PBTA, but the way it works is when you have an item, sort of like Cyberpunk, when you use it, you sort of spend it, and then you sort of check it off. But because you have the nursing, you don't have to for the medicinal bag. You get to keep using it. So that's the benefit.
It's 100% a dime bag, by the way.
Right. So you don't, like, if you don't have to worry about that uses button next to the medicinal bag.
Patrick. Hear me out.
Yes.
Saint Joshua the Attendant.
For you or
At
me.
the start of a session, a stranger presses something into your hand or leaves something in a place where you find it. It's actually not a stranger. It's just Art forgetting that he has something in his hand or left something.
It's incredible.
It's like
Full
my
send.
Address and name
Full
written in
send.
my bathroom.
Got it written on his. It's written on his hand. Actually, it's on the bracelet he wears.
Brother Patricus, someone has left me this pill. Yep, I'm sorry. I'm going with St. Joshua the Attendant. I like the idea of like, oh, you're just a common peasant monk. We pay you no mind, but which one? Like Joshua the Attendant seems like funny from the Art metagame, but
I mean, that's
from a role playing.
no.
What do you
We're
think?
role playing Art. That's what we're doing. We're role playing 13th century art.
right.
So that's.
Joshua the Attendant.
Art.
Can I drag this over?
can.
Yes, you should be able to drag it over.
But
and
it
should
goes
go
into
your-
Oh, I had to expand
Yeah,
prior moves.
yeah.
There we go.
Art. Was this what you were expecting? Is this what the name of the rose is?
No, most people don't like the name of the rose because they
Okay.
think it's extremely boring.
Fair.
I think
okay.
it's fascinating, but it's not funny like this or anything.
right.
Patrick, I have some news for
Yes.
you. John LaCroix
I was
also did
about
not
to-
write
I
comical
was
mysteries
about
either.
to bring up Jean LaCroix. Yes, Jean LaCroix is. We're just gonna keep the list of parody authors. I cannot wait to play Call of Cthulhu again and send you guys to the library, and for you guys to be like, "Oh, yes, the legendary book of Saint Jean LaCroix." Yes.
Look at this ancient tome. This tome was written by Brother Artius. He must have been suffering from severe gout based off the cramped writing of his style. And look at his dialect. He appears to be a Dutch from Brooklyn.
My God, the pages are red. Is that blood? No, it's just spilled beet juice. Art, you're such a good
goodness.
sport.
Hey, as long as everybody's having fun.
Like, none of these things are actually true about Art.
Not
though.
even a
Art's
little
memory
bit.
Has never been, like, Art's memory's great.
pretty good.
It's better than mine.
Yeah, like, let's say it really is.
I'm doing all right.
Like, you remember shit when you, like, or you follow up and you're like, how's X, Y, or Z?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you have a great memory.
Yeah.
It's because I
don't
care,
even-
Matt. What's your?
That's right.
No, I'm kidding.
It is.
Oh damn.
Oh,
Oh.
damn. Oh,
No.
damn.
Well, it's actually, I've been role playing for the last, yeah.
I was role playing giving a shit about you guys.
And scene.
All right. Okay, so we've done that. The next thing we need to do is we need to add 1 point to one of your stats.
Can I take a point away from composure?
Unfortunately, no.
I was going to I'm giving him another point of composure. Because somehow Art's the only one who keeps his fucking
Yeah.
composure.
I'm going to give +1 to community.
Nice. Even that out. All right. Then let me see. One of the last things we need to do is you see the end of session section on your character sheets. The first box is checked. The Fratres Herodotus, solve a mystery. Leave that checked. You need to mark 2 more. Because of the friar move you picked, ignore the last one with the asterisks around it. You cannot do that one.
I did see that one move that kind of sounded funny. Just
It's like,
fucking lash someone.
yeah, it's like the Punisher, the monk.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Once again,
go ahead.
I was going to say, once again, my reading comprehension is not there tonight because about halfway down it said, "Did you share a memory from before your time at Abazia?" And I definitely read that as, "Did you share a memory from your time before Ibiza?" And I was like, hell yeah, let's go. Somebody crank the pit bull.
Oh, man.
Did you share your wisdom with a layperson? Did you mansplain?
Exactly. So if for the people who don't know, basically these are your RPG goals for the night. If you can answer yes to those questions, you get an XP for each one. That's how XP works.
Hell yeah.
So there we go. So now one of the last things we have to do is we have to choose our items, our joy in small things. Now, each of you get to pick one item for yourselves. In addition, Patrick, to the medicinal bag you already have, you get to pick another item that you think would make sense to have. And again, this is one of those things that can help out in a pinch and maybe give you an advantage on a roll, something like that.
Brother Patricus, have you seen my cooking pot? It has a large shellfish adorning it.
The lobster pot.
You will. It's a lobster pot.
Pulling all the jokes
hits.
out. You know,
Joy in small things.
the one thing that Patriclus really takes joy in is as we, a long time ago, we went on a jaunt to the local, slightly larger town, and you know we drove a cart, and as we rode our cart into town, and it was a festival, so it was particularly busy in town, and it was very crucial. There was a gentleman at the end of a particularly long street, and he kind of waved us in with our cart, and you know he gave me a kerchief, that young strapping gentleman, and that's why, gentlemen, you never ever forget to hand wave parking.
All right.
I've got a walking stick.
All right. If you want to add those to your equipment.
So mine is a kerchief from a parking attendant. It's very specific.
All right. And we're going to
Spelled
make,
kerchief.
so now, can you right-click the uses and turn that 0 into a 1? Or click there you go.
I think you just
Left click. Sorry. Yeah. So again, it's going to get 1 use, walking stick, 1 use. So now, Patrick, what's one thing that Artius has?
Bag full of beets.
All right.
Like not a small bag. It's like a 10-pound sack.
Just fucking carrying a 5-pound.
And does he ever take it like an apple? Like, does he do that? Can you do that?
Yeah. And you really, it's impressive.
Oh, it'd be so hard.
Because it's really hard, right? That's why I got to boil him for like 12 hours.
He has to gum them to death too. So he sucks on them. Actually,
It's a bag of boiled beets.
It's constantly dripping red liquid.
I can't use it as a weapon because it just mushes across the face. But I also just have a perpetually red stained face.
And your hands. Oh my God, Brother Artius, the bloody-handed.
He's got blood on his hands.
It's not a stigma.
No, a 10.
We can use it to frame someone. I'm on board.
10-pound bag full of boiled beets.
of boiled and raw. I mean, you don't want to boil.
Right.
Look,
You know.
if the Abbey and the Lord has taught me one thing, the great poet Mateus said, "Don't boil all your meats at once in your lobster pot."
All right. And
I referenced the poet for the evening, so
Check.
ding.
all right. So, Matt, what does Brother Patroclus have on him?
A game of jacks.
Okay. I'm so good at... Yes, but I don't refer to it as jacks. I said, "Yes, brother, will you help me jack it?"
In 13th century, we called it caltropsin sphere.
Yes, I throw my jacking hand at him.
So when I tag the company that publishes this as like, hey, we did the Let's Play, they're going to be like, dear God in heaven, like, what'd you do?
Praise be unto the Lord for my jacking hand.
Art, this is why a zero. See, here's what things are so fucking different. Art comes up with this is like a really unique setting, right? It's super unique. It probably has this like somber, like we are in a monko, like whatever.
And we turn it into a Monty Python
But
skit.
no zero session. He just dumps us into it, and for the first time of like all three of us together in like 2 months, he's like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna throw him in there in this super somber setting." Whereas like no zero session discussion of like, "Hey guys, here's where I kind of see this going." Yep, fuck it. Well, you know what this shows about this game? This game has legs. This game has depth.
What, this is a little bit of a sidetrack, and we're not that we ever do that, but given like, obviously we haven't chatted in a while. We're all a little jazzed, and we're having like, we're into
little jacks.
Yeah, we want to joke around. We haven't chatted in a while. What is the game that fits that? Like tonally. What RPG tonally is how we're like joking around, and like we don't want to be serious because we haven't talked in a while. We like joking around. Game?
PBTA, right?
Yeah.
Is it? Okay, so is there like a more jovial PBTA, or I don't know?
Oh yeah, well there's got to be, right? I'm just assuming. I'm just gonna make an assumption that it exists. And my point by that is, I think any kind of lighter collaborative storytelling, because we haven't. It's been a while. We haven't gotten together in a long time. Everyone wants to share something tonight, right?
Okay.
I think you could do something like Into the Odd or Electric Bastion Land for that.
Yeah,
like those would be like just off the wall bonkers.
Super quick.
Right.
Yeah.
You just roll a D100 and that's your character.
Yep.
And
I'm an elephant taxidermist tonight. Like, here we go. Like,
I know we're fucking around, but actually, like, I think these are going to be
I'm excited.
Interesting. Yeah.
All right. And let me see. So now I, as the cantor, get to assign each of you an item as well.
Excellent.
And Brother Artius, you have a pressed dried flower that you won't tell people who it came from. And Brother Patroclus of Toledo, you have a paintbrush from your childhood.
I go by... My name is Patroclus.
Am I saying your name wrong? Patroclus. Okay.
Patroclus, no. But you, my friends, may call me Carlos.
All right. So, I think that's all we need to do. You each assigned a point. We have all of our joys and small things. I think that covers...
Don't we get to make the ancient?
Okay, so that's... Yes. So the question is, did you want to pick the ancient or do you want to roll it?
I think we have to roll
random.
it.
Okay. So you can either... So if you go under the journal tab, is there one called Notes? Do you see that?
Yes.
Notes? Yep.
You might want to drag that to your hotbar or something. What I tried to do is I tried to put everything in there. There should be roll tables. If one of you wants to click on the ancient.
We don't have permission to click on the ancient.
Oh, you don't? Oh, you know what I might need to do?
You can roll it for us. That's
okay,
fine.
I'll just do it for now while I set this up. Let me draw a result. And the result is Heathen Slave. And what did I do? Let me go to the roll tables real quick. Did I not? Here we go. Roll tables. The Ancient. I guess I need to configure ownership, make you guys observers. Then for the Rumor Apocrypha, configure ownership, make you observers. Just out of curiosity, can you click the Ancient now and does it do anything? We'll stick with Heathen Slave. Okay. It does. Okay, so that's what it was. Okay. Or do you prefer Vengeful Emperor?
Can we do the
I kind of like
Heathen?
Vengeful Emperor. What do you think, Patrick?
Can we do the Heathen Emperor? Can we take a little bit A, a little bit of B?
Yeah,
Ooh.
definitely. Okay, so I'm just going to make a page called The Ancient. Now, what The Ancient is, you guys should know that, technically speaking, I think we were talking about the Discord. For the people at home who might not know, even though this is carved from Brindlewood, which is about elderly women solving, like Cthulhu kind of mysteries.
Cases.
Yeah, this is not a magical realm. This is literally Earth. There's nothing.
Earth.
There is no supernatural, but that doesn't stop people from thinking they're supernatural. What do we go? The Heathen Emperor?
Heathen Emperor.
And so
There is no supernatural except the Lord.
Exactly.
There's no magic here, except for these beats. Have you tried them? They're heavenly.
So,
They're so good they might be sinful.
Quite.
Yes. We've unlocked our new character voices. Yes, ready for my 13th century, I say. Jolly
Royal's doing well.
Yes, have you checked the beat stocks lately?
So
No, I was busy getting in a round of jacking.
So yeah,
Important to keep your jacking hand free.
so the Ancient is like, it's sort of, the local customs, the local, like, the Irish have their druids and stuff like that. It's the folklore that existed before Christianity came in and stamped themselves all over the place.
Much like the Jersey Devil.
Yes.
So that is what the Ancient sort of represents. So again, just a little, this is takes place between the 12th and 13th centuries in the Abbazia di Palisandro, which is a monastery at the feet of the Alps in northern Italy. The community is almost self-sufficient and remote enough to ignore most of the troubles from warring between the papacy, the Holy Roman Empire, and the Lombard League. The monastery managed to expand its library thanks to patrons and revenues from trading locally produced goods. A small village has developed within a reasonable walking distance. The monks feed the poor, care for the sick, and educate a few children. Interactions beyond these monastic responsibilities are something the abbey authorities frown upon, but they're not uncommon. Now, the monastery includes a handful of scribes, which you are both part of, devoted to writing.
Only on days when my gout is not acting up.
Right. Right. Devoted to the writing, copying, and illuminating of manuscripts. Among them, a handful of like-minded friars adopted the moniker of the Fratres Heroditi for their informal meetings, which is, you guys are part of that. The Fratres Heroditi form a group of friars particularly fond of ancient Greek, Latin, and Arab philosophers from more recent times. They also enjoy discussing lesser-known parts of the Bible and liturgy. So that's where we're at. So again, for people who don't know PBTA, you're going to have a series of moves. There's moves that everyone has, which are the basic moves, which we'll get into as they come up. There's your special move, which is your friar move. Then the Providence moves are sort of not so much moves as sort of like gameplay elements that have some move elements, but I wanted to put them here just so we didn't have to reference going to the book too much. I wanted to have the text in there. So now there's
Did you set up this character sheet, Art, or was it in the module?
a little of both. I set up the character sheet, but what I did was, so PBTA has it has like a pretty good, relatively easy way to code the character sheet. And there are a few templates out there, Monster of the Week. And in this case, I grabbed Brindlewood Bay, and then I tweaked the entries to. So like Brindlewood Bay will have something instead of Thrones of Virtue, it's the Crown of something. And so I just switched it to the Thrones of Virtue, changed the list, things like that.
Got it. Well, very nice.
Yeah. So the way Thorns of Virtue and Sin work is that if you have a roll, it doesn't go well, you can choose to burn a thorn. And if it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to like break and enter, it's probably a Thorn of Sin. If you're trying to help somebody who needs help, it's probably a Thorn of Virtue. And what that does is it allows you to increase the success level by 1. So if it's a failure, it goes to partial to success to critical. But then you burn it, and then it triggers some other stuff that we can get into. That's what those are for. So you have 7 of each. We won't, conditions. There's no set list of conditions. Maybe this is true of all PBTA. It's just like if you fall in the mud, I can give you the condition of muddy. If you eat, big cheese garlic bread, I can give you foul breath. I can give you whatever the condition is. And then there's a specific move, which is the in horarium move, that one of the options is to remove a condition. So you don't want to get 4 conditions. That's one thing I know for certain. You can take 3, but the 4th one does something. So, so that's the basic. That's not the basic. Like this, like I said, this is going to be a shit show.
That's the game.
But that's a lot of the game. And so what we'll do is we will start. And now the game usually starts at Laudes. This is called the, I forget what they call this, but basically this is like the clock, the daily life of a monk. Usually you start in the morning at Laudes, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up just a little bit to the end of Compline. So you are in the cemetery orchard. It's near the end of winter, almost the beginning of spring, but because you're in the northern Italy in the Alps, there's still snow on the ground. It's still cold. And arguably, if you believe the head of the order, Father Fabiano Adamo Mora, a bit of a miracle has occurred. Despite the cold weather and despite the fact that spring is still weeks away, a single rose has sprouted and bloomed in the cemetery orchard. Now, the father sort of took it as a sign, took it as a blessing. The father is very proud of this rose, and usually at the end of the day, he sort of assembles, the monks to come observe it, to say some of their prayers near the rose instead of, sequestered in your own cloister. And he's gone to town in order to sort of drum up business, so to speak, about look, this is a true miracle. And he's tried to encourage the village to be maybe a little more generous for God's blessing. The townspeople come and they come and look at it, and people have different reactions. And there's also a few travelers that are staying at the Abbazia di Palisandro, and they are Grimaldo Carboni and his daughter Idra Fabia Carboni. They're traveling back from a pilgrimage, and they are stopping, and they've asked for shelter for a couple nights here in the abbey. Grimaldo Carboni is very interested in sort of medicinal studies, and he's heard a little bit about Abbazia di Palisandro's library, and had hoped to maybe see some parchments about that subject on their way back south to southern Italy. And so they're also there observing, everybody sort of looking at the rose, and the father making a very big deal out of it, and sort of, to the townsfolk that are still there, talking it up. And, and with a little bit of a prayer, he says, and God bless. And he sort of dismisses everybody. And you retreat for the evening. Now, the way the schedule usually works is you sleep for a few hours, and then at midnight, there are prayers. And you take this moment during your prayers, you sort of all congregate, and if you guys want to share something about the Abbey that brings you serenity, something that gives you peace. Like I think I mentioned something. It says like, how do you find solace in your life at the Abbey? And so this is what you're sort of contemplating here at the midnight prayer. If either one of you has something, and if not, that's no big deal.
Patrick, do you have something?
I do. So are we in like the main like chapel area for prayer?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think one of the not one of the main stained glass windows, but one of the kind of like back corner ones, less visited, less formal windows. I mean, not one that they're proud of. I think one of the panes at the bottom is cracked, missing a pane. And I take, like, I think I always try and sit as close to that cracked pane as I can, especially in the winter months. And I think maybe there is a light snow coming down. And I take deep solace in watching the snowflakes just kind of come down through that cracked window.
Okay. And Matt, do you have anything?
Yeah, Brother Ardius takes comfort in the garden. He has this role of gardener, but it's his true joy in life. And even though the gout has hindered his gardening abilities, he still finds, even if on some days when the gout is particularly bad, the beets have not been pressed yet, he finds great relaxation and connection with the Father as he walks through the garden with his walking stick. So he looks back through the door as all the brothers shuffle in. You know, he's always the first one to get in there because it takes him so long to walk down the hallway. He looks through the main door and it peers out to the garden, and so he's thinking, the Lord truly works in mysterious ways. And he'd been debating if it had been too early to start this year's beet crop. Now they're hardy root vegetables, but he was worried about one more frost, and so the rose is beautiful, and he's worried about it. But also he finds comfort in the garden, in its presence, whether he's working in it or not.
You know what? I'm going to say this. I appreciate that, because you could have just said, and then his dick stopped working, but you didn't. And so, thank you. That's coming.
He takes great solace.
No, it's not, Art.
This particular herb.
Art, it's not.
One particular herb that when he chews it for 30 minutes, he awakes with
such vigor.
Such
vim.
Which he has not felt in decades. And since discovering this root, he's not been firm of jacking hand.
His constant companionship, where he must seek the Medicae after 4 hours.
You know what? I brought this up myself. Nobody was thinking this. I introduced it.
I get this great fucking thing.
I mean, I fucking watched
that is why I was going with the fucking commoner one, because you do that.
All right.
We had a beautiful moment there. Like, I was watching the snow come down. Like, Matt was watching the garden, thinking God moves in mysterious ways. And then you had to mention dicks.
And then he's like, and I can't get it up.
Can I ask you a quick question? When you go to the notes, the journal notes, and you go to the page that's suspects, do you see anybody?
Yes.
Okay, so you see the Carbonis?
Grimaldo and Idra.
Okay, so yeah, because you
Hail Idra.
Exactly. You can now see them in your notes, just to have a reference for the people that are there. Okay.
While we're at midnight mass, a great show, by the way.
Yeah.
Do
show fucked with me.
Oh, it's so good. Do Patroclus and Ardius, do we sit next to each other?
That's up to you guys.
I think we do. And Brother Artius says, if you permit me, brother, perhaps it is time, a few minutes of your time before rest tonight. If you could examine the soil with me.
Yes, are we talking about the night soil, or are we talking about the real soil?
Meet me at the base of the tree.
Do I need to bring my jacks?
Always come prepared with your jacks. I shall bring. And he pulls up a giant fucking bag of beef.
Brother.
But we're fucking whispering. It's fucking like dripping.
Brother.
I gotta stop fucking Spain. I need to.
Hermano.
Too shall come prepared, but I must ask you, will you please carry my burden for me?
Yes, I will carry the sack.
Thank you. Thank you for carrying my sack.
Yes.
Understand that.
Put it in my jacking hand.
This cold that flows in from this window, baby.
Yes, I noticed that when the cold air blows, it makes your sack much smaller.
No. My gout. I can hardly clasp. And Jack.
So you must.
The art of Jack.
You must. You need a helping. You need a helping hand, is what you are saying. Is it cold?
I must.
Is it cold? It hurts your.
Brother. We are about to begin. I must speak with you tonight.
Quick, we must kneel. Yes.
Our Father.
Are we? Yes, we start our. It's the Gregorian chant episode next. Where.
So
I'm sorry, Art.
I just want to double check. Was there any intention to actually have a meeting, or was it all a metaphor for?
No, I would like to meet him at the base of the tree.
Okay,
yes,
so you actually
and
do want to. Okay.
Yes, I am planning. It is next to the cat enclosure for the herd.
No, the other tree.
Oh, I do.
The beet tree.
Sí, hermano.
Okay. So. See, again, I did this to myself. So the prayers end, and you're supposed to then return to your cloister or whatever to sleep. But do you guys?
Let's say we have to walk through the courtyard.
Padre.
Like it's some kind of weird.
Padre. Brother Artius. He requires an extra helping hand tonight. I will let him take in the night air to help him with the sleeping and the gout. With your by your leave, Padre.
Father, we have not had fresh pressed juice in 2 months. I yearn for the beet harvest. Made ale ease my ailment. As you know, my gout.
Daddy, he really, really needs to take a midnight stroll. Papi.
Okay, yeah. So you guys are free to. Nobody's stopping you. But yeah, you're. So you.
Father, would you like to accompany us?
And Father Fabiano looks at you. I guess I should. He.
Wait, he's out of town.
Yeah, he's down in town.
The village is nearby, so he comes back.
Okay, so he's back for midnight mass tonight.
And so. I guess I wasn't doing this, but maybe it's worth. There we go.
I just closed the tab and saw our pictures there.
There we go.
Perfect.
So, yeah, Father Fabiano, he's an older man, and he's the smiling abbot. But he's sort of like half paying attention to you, and he's like, no. You, whatever you're doing is fine, and I'm gonna retreat, and I will see you for morning prayers. And he sort of walks away.
Steady.
In God's holy grace, Father.
So you got where you want to go to the gardens? You want to go to the cemetery orchard? Where would you like to go?
You said the gardens, right?
We meet in the garden.
Yeah.
Right, like we're part of a club, right? Like a secret.
I think we
Boys
we
Club.
are the club. I think it's a club of 2.
Yeah, do you want it to be that limited? Like it's just you two like to get together and book club about philosophers and stuff?
No, there's probably others. Just let's leave it open. There's probably others so we can call them on resources. But we started the club.
Obviously.
Okay.
Let's meet in the garden.
Okay. I shuffle out. Brother. Hermano.
Brother Petrus.
Hermano Arturio.
I look around, and I have my walking stick, and I kind of sweep some of the snow away, and I start jabbing at the soil here in the garden, which is, I mean, we use this garden to feed the village, right? So this is like fertile ground. I'm assuming that we have pretty fertile ground. Like, what's the condition of the soil right now?
Well, it's very late winter, so it might still be a little. Maybe the weather's starting to turn a little bit, so maybe it's starting to thaw. But it's definitely not time to plant.
Yeah. So I start jabbing at it, and I say, "This rose is concerning."
I see.
What do you see, Brother Patroclus?
And I'll squat down and I'll like knock on the earth. Ay Dios, the frost is muy frío.
Yes, brother, but also it's frozen.
I see. Frío.
Yes, it's also very cold, and it is not the proper time to plant this rose in the cemetery. Have you set eyes upon it?
See, how could we not? Poppy takes us to look at it every day. How could we not? He's obsessed with the thing.
I think mystery is a most unsettling presence, as I felt it, and it is not my gout. My bones, my body, the presence of this beautiful rose is not holy, is not natural.
See, this reminds me of a time when a single flower sprung from the desert in the Holy Land. And it was spoken about by the great poet Nebuchadnezzar. And he brought about a great jinn. And the jinn was a devil. Are you saying that we have a devil amongst us, brother?
I too recall the works of Umberto Eco.
Yes, see.
And yes,
What was the name of the rose?
name of parchment.
See.
But if we're out here much longer, one, we will be tired tomorrow, and people will begin to ask questions.
Brother, I am always tired.
Just be diligent. Be diligent.
See.
You've heard the stories, I'm sure.
Oh, sí, muy mal.
Do you know
The Muffin Man?
the sign? Do you know the sign of the heathen emperor?
Puppy, we do not speak of such things.
I trace the sign of the heathen emperor. Like, let's say there's like some imagery.
Sure.
maybe. Art, if we're getting too far ahead.
No.
let me-
Actually, what I wanted to do is I wanted to look up something really quickly because there are actually mechanics for like rumors.
I was about to say we should be like doing moves, right?
Right. So if you look, one of the things should be like one of the PDFs on the journal tab should be the rumor mill. And usually this is not how rumors would come about, but I'm starting to feel like we're getting into rumors as you're the things you're talking about. So maybe we should roll some rumors.
I love it.
So at some point you're supposed to like pick a virtuous figure, sinful figure. I might hold off on that, even though that's usually part of the process because we haven't really gotten into anything yet. But maybe if you look again under the notes, oops, where did it go? If you go to roll tables, there should be rumor apocrypha. If one of you would like to click on number 1, delusion.
Done.
And let's see what it gives us. So we've got 2 options, virtuous and sinful. And I think what you're describing is not virtuous. You're describing like evil presences and stuff like that. So I think... what are you going to say, Matt?
Oh, yeah.
No, I like it. Yeah, I think so, because I think I can play with that.
Right, so it's the sinful one. So the ancient lured a child to drown and now inhabits the lake as a giant snake. Okay, so I don't know if one of you guys wants to do this, but if you go to the rumor tracker on that rumor mill, under section is rumor mill 4 sessions. I don't know how many sessions this is going to be, but we'll pick the shortest. I'm going to put a little X in the sinful rumors, and then if somebody wants to type in the ancient lured a child to drown,
I'm on it.
Cool, and that goes in the...
But I'd like to expand on that when we're done with it. I'd like to go back to the symbol and...
Okay. Now, I don't know why there's 3... So this is part of the thing I didn't quite understand. I know there can only be 1 sinful rumor and 1 virtuous rumor per section. So you start with delusion 1, then delusion 2, obsession 3, 4. And then when you get to the end, like, stuff pops off. That's, things are going crazy. But, so, okay. So did you type in...
He did.
Okay. And why am I not seeing it? Are you seeing where I...
Oh, maybe I need to click away from... No, I did. I clicked away.
Okay. That's no problem. What I'm going to do is... We'll figure that out in a second. Yeah, PDFs I have a weird time with in Foundry.
Yeah, those don't always update like character sheets.
Right, that's what I'm a little nervous about. But we'll figure it out.
Yep.
Let me just see if I close it and bring it back up. There we go. If I close and bring it back up. Inhabits the lake as a giant snake. Does it...
What happened to the first part of that?
Right. Are you not seeing the first part either?
No, but I typed it in for sure, and I checked it. It's weird. All right.
Okay. So we'll say we did the first one, even though this is not normally... Usually, I think mechanically the way it's supposed to work is when you choose one of your thorns, like to change a result, it triggers a series of events, and part of it, I think, is sort of bringing the rumor mill to the next level. Okay. So there we go. We filled out our first one. And we got the Heathen Emperors, the Ancient. We won't worry about the virtuous figure until the next time. Okay. So, sorry, you wanted to expand on that, man. What did you want to go into?
Yeah, and then we could probably use that as a stopping point. But, Brother Patroclus.
Yes, brother.
You've heard the stories, yes?
See.
The Ancient One, and he starts to draw in the dirt. The Ancient One lured a child down to Lake
Placid.
And I draw the lake.
Mm-hmm.
And then I draw and I continue the story and I fill in the details. And I end with, and now his heretical body wraps around the bottom of the lake and it weaves through, flowing like a current, a giant snake, the mark of Satan. And we look at it, and I say, now, brother, look at it from this angle. No, not quite that.
I was going to say, remember, I'm the artist, so I'm going to be like,
Oh.
Actually,
yeah, maybe I don't see it then. I draw the story. What do you see?
I look down and I see, I think I know where you were going with this. I look down and I see Brother, did you realize that you were drawing a rose in the grass?
I drop my walking stick.
Madre de Dio.
All right. And do we want to stop there?
I mean, we solved the mystery,
think
so
so.
yeah.
Right. We actually haven't started the mystery.
Ay, Dio.
Well, it was a really interesting hook. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's what's great is, remember, there aren't any demons or devils or anything in this, so it's going to be like Phil the Butcher down at town. It's like,
oh yeah, totally,
Yeah.
for sure.
it's Colonel
But, like,
Mustard.
it was, I don't know, it was a hook that spoke to me right away. Like, what is the, I don't know, it's a fucking rose.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
But my instant thought was like, oh, this is the fucking mark of.
yeah. So I was doing a little bit of a, as we often do, a little bit of a lead up. But yeah, technically speaking, we haven't gotten yet to the first beat of the mystery. So,
Perfect. Excellent.
But if you guys are cool with this, we can keep going.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm very
All right.
excited.
This
to
is
see where
this
goes.
is a great dipping our toes back in with all three of us.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. All right. So, perfect. Yeah. So we'll pick it up next time.
Next
when
week, baby.
when we get all three of us together. Yeah. And we will see where this goes and what's going on with the rose at the Abbey.
Nice. We can level up next time. Because I did say the Lord works in mysterious ways, and we both cited poets, so.
Yes, the secret of Nebuchadnezzar.
Well, I mean, if you want, like, you can. I mean, you don't technically level. You can, but if you want to go check those 2 XP, I don't care. Because when you fill all,
No, the mystery hasn't even started.
or do you
yet,
want to
so
hold off until the mystery starts?
Let's do it
Okay.
next
We'll
time.
do it next time.
Sounds good. Well, then, in that case, this has been Blacklight Trivia Night. It's good to have all three of us back together. We are a tabletop RPG actual play podcast. If you're watching this, you found our YouTube channel, so thank you. Like and subscribe if this is your thing. If you prefer audio versions of this, we do put those files up. Search for Blacklight Trivia Night wherever you get your podcasts. We should show up if you want to leave reviews there. That's also very much appreciated. There's a link to our Discord in the show notes if you want to jump in. Otherwise, yeah, we'll be back. And again, guys, thank you. This was, for me, a lot of fun because this is, like I was saying in the beginning, something I've always enjoyed. So, yeah, thank you to everybody watching. Thank you to you guys.
Thank you, Art. I'm very excited for
Yeah,
this.
it's
It's
gonna be-
really off the beaten path, and I know that we shit on all of your expectations right out the gate, but I think it's going to be fucking brilliant.
I hope so, because I really want to do justice to this kind of setting and source material, given my love for the book.
Oh
So,
God, he's
You picked the wrong fucking players.
oh man. All right. Well, thanks a lot to you guys and to everybody watching. Thank you, and we'll be back soon.
All right.
Take care.
Madre de Dio.
The in-session music was provided by Tabletop RPG Music and composed by Ian Fisher. You can find the Patreon at www.patreon.com/tabletop RPG music. That's all one word.